Here we are. It's pretty nice weather today, should say. I'm gonna be working on this 115 Mercedes right there. Look at this nice car, huh? Wow, this is so nice. So I have to do a couple of things to it. The owner was driving on a highway and then the belt for the alternator broke and started overheating and stuff. So I have to basically replace the belts, and then I'm gonna do the oil change on it too. It's a 2.4, it's a 1975 W115 chassis. So I'll be doing an oil change, the belts, and yeah, we'll go from there. It's a really clean car. It's really clean. Wow, man. So nice, guys. You see there's no belt on the alternator and water pump. There's the belt right here on the AC, and the power steering, which is down there, has a belt. So we have to start by removing the power steering belt. And there's the 3 belts. We have 3 new belts for it. Okay. So I lifted it right there a little bit. So I mean the wheel is off the ground. So I'm gonna go underneath and loosen up that power steering belt. Just want to show you guys how clean this car is. It's just insane. Oil pan is all dry and everything. Looks like they did the suspension too. Wow, this is nice. Here's the power steering pump from underneath. Okay, there's a bolt right there, 17mm. There's the bolt on the top right there, also 17mm. So you have to loosen those up. And there's also 14mm right here, so you have to loosen all of these up. And let's see. As you can see, this belt is loose now. You pretty much take it off. See how it's loose now? Power steering belt. Let's see. Carefully pull it out. There she is. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the alternator. No, actually, we have to, since there's no belt on the alternator. So let's see. The air conditioning belt will have to be replaced because that's what owner wants. So the way you replace it is, so to loosen the AC belt, here's my 19mm wrench right there. There's a bolt. I loosened it up, and now this thing, let's see, this thing just goes back and forth. Okay, it's free. So you can remove the belt. All right. There we go. There's the belt. Right there. I'm gonna pass it. I didn't remove the fan clutch or anything. Just kept pass it down like that. Okay. I'm gonna take it, go underneath. Let's give you a light. There it is. Just gonna slowly take and feed it out from that fan clutch. There we go. Done. Now, I'm gonna grab my new belts. They're just from O'Reilly. And it seems like this is gonna be the AC belt. I'm gonna compare these two, make sure they're the same. Kinda looks like it, right? Apologize guys, I'm gonna back off. You have to put the alternator and water pump belt on first, and then the AC belt. So let's see. This is so one of these is gonna be for the alternator. One of these. Okay, so here's the alternator belt. Alright. It's gonna go in again through the fan clutch, around it basically. Okay. Okay, there's the belt. And then I have to loosen up the alternator now, so I can slip the belt on and then adjust it. So you see that ratchet? You loosen that bolt, that nut actually, for the alternator. On the bottom is the alternator. There's the bolt, the nut right there. You loosen that one up too. Well, let's see. There's the adjustment nut right there, which is that guy. I don't know if you can see, but it's the final nut you have to loosen up. Okay. This is where my ratchet is, guys. And you turn it one way or the other, and the alternator is gonna move right or left. It's gonna loosen up or tighten up. And then once you have your belt on, you adjust everything, adjust the tightness, and then after that you have to just snug up those two other nuts, which is one right here, the other one on the top that I showed you before. Right there, the alternator belt is on. It's all good. Alright, now I'm putting in the AC belt. It's here. There's the belt. Now to tension it, just push it this way. Okay, and then you tighten that bolt right there. Guys, we're pretty much done. All the belts are reinstalled. Power steering belt, air conditioning belt, and the alternator belt. Right. sensor still on the dash? A little bit? Perfect. Amazing. Perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. I just love the sound of it. It's amazing. Beautiful.
I let it warm up a little bit. I can turn that.
Yeah, guys, this is beautiful. Look at this interior. It's amazing. Everything's so nice. So the owner said that the temperature doesn't go all the way to 175 Fahrenheit, so it's probably a stock thermostat. But I'm just running it right now. As you can see, the belts are all good, intact. I'm gonna wait for it to warm up, and then I'm gonna change the oil. $50,000 miles on it. It's probably original. This car was it's basically from California. It was sitting in a barn for a long time. It's in a great shape. Manual windows. The shifter is the same as on my 123 chassis. This thing is beautiful. The video on how to change oil on your Mercedes W115 240D. So the engine is warm. I'm gonna open the cap. Okay, underneath, first thing is this oil filter. To remove it, just use a long extension and socket. Take that out. After you loosen it up, the oil is gonna start coming out.
And then you can get at this last, and it's a skinny little, and the belt's probably not even a half-inch wide, it's probably 3/8 inch wide in the drive. And to get the rear seal off.
Filter out.
keep the GoPro burning, and then once the fire's up, you're gonna let go.
Right.
So if you take some starting, it's way easier. Because modern day diesel engines, they don't have any trouble starting in this whole weather. You know, I mean, there's, you know.
I mean, as long as your fuel doesn't gel.
As long as your fuel doesn't gel, right. Well, and now all the fuels that you can buy, you can't buy straight dynamic diesel anymore. Nobody sells it. It's all 10 to 15% biodiesel. Which is kind of good because the biodiesel has a lot more cleaning properties. And it runs, it stays viscous in colder weather than the dinosaur diesel. They run a winter blend, right. The only bad thing about running the biodiesel is it does such a good job of cleaning that you gotta change your fuel filters more often, especially if the car's been running on dinosaur diesel for many years and now you start introducing 10% biodiesel. It's breaking a lot of old shit loose and it clogs your.
I gotta
Yeah.
This is 3.3. This is 3.785 liters right here. So
Okay, and
3.8.
And this. So is this your full-time job, or you do something else also?
No, this is just like a side work, you know.
Okay.
I help people out.
Yeah.
And I just basically work with a friend now. Like he has like his own shop, so I help him out too.
Okay.
So pretty much, I used to work at the dealership and everything. Just a little difficult to clean this filter.
Oh, it's
Since it's in a tight spot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess we can get started.
Okay.
Let's see how she's gonna do. If I tell you to shut it off, okay?
Okay.
Everything looks good, guys. No leaks. Everything's perfect. Here's the old filter. Okay. I'm gonna run it, shut it off, check the level soon. Let's check that oil pressure. The oil pressure is perfect, 45 psi.
That is it for today. It was really amazing and a good feeling working on this W115, and I'm sure we'll have more videos about this car, so stay tuned for that. Isn't it nice when the weather is nice and you're working on the car at the same time? It just feels good.